Righto, chaps. I'm back. Again, as I said, I'm very stupid. What I didn't realize is this lighter doesn't work. I didn't even realize it said no wick. I read that as lighter with wick because I don't like the word no, so it's not in my. I don't know. I'm stupid, but yeah, we need to put a wick in it, and that's what the Oakum's for. Even though I just said we never used to use this for anything. What a lying toe rag I am. There we go. Now we have an actual lighter. There we go. Set a fire, a dancing in the dead man's eye. Which is what we need to do. Right. There's a few. In fact, should we quickly go back to the beach? This one. We need to light that one up as well because we'll need to use that later. And put it back. And then we'll head back to the dead man's eye. So, these are the statues we need to use as per the Enigma. When the shadows fall, be bold and smite. Mallet raised, attack the pirate with all your might. Hook and peg leg, dagger and pistol you must hit. So, again, it doesn't really make any sense, but what you need to do is... You didn't need to move this guy, but, you know. But now we need to fix this broken statue because can't use it. So, how do you fix stuff? You don't have glue. You have to use resin. Heat the resin up so it's nice and warm, and then you just merge it with the statue, and it's fixed. It's the magic. And then we've got two statues. Now, what it said on the riddle... In fact, we need to use this bloody mallet. Oh my god, I lied. I'm so sorry for lying, people. I apologize profusively. We need to actually use this fucking mallet as well. Lucky I didn't just ignore that parcel. Otherwise I would have gone, what the fuck am I missing? Anyway, it says we need to, with mallet raised, attack the pirates with all your might. Hook, peg leg, dagger, and pistol. Use the mallet. Hook, peg leg, dagger, and pistol. And then we got another horn. There you go. As the prologue now has said it all. So when life's rotten through from the gibbet must fall. All that falls is profit made. Oh god, this is the worst one for me. Yeah. Brilliant. I think a gibbet from the gibbet must fall. Is the gibbet what it was hanging on, maybe? So basically the next part is we'll head towards that. Can we pick these guys up? Yeah, we need to use these dudes again, so don't forget to pick them up. I don't think we ever need to come back in here ever again now, so I'm kind of safe. Yeah. So let's head towards
doubloons, guineas, piastres, listerines.
Where is he? Oh, there he is.
15 men on a dead man's chest. Yo ho ho and a bottle of rum. The rest, go on.
Oh god.
Let's see if I remember the words. It starts out like 15 men on the dead man's chest, yo ho ho and a bottle of rum. And then
drink and the devil and be done with the rest. Yep.
drink and the devil had done for the rest, yo ho ho and a bottle of rum.
Oh god. The mate was fixed by a bosun's pike.
The mate was fixed by the bosun's pike, the bosun brain with the marlin's pike.
Oh, so the crooks and the thieves came in. No. Cookie's throat was marked. Be like.
The cookie's throat was marked belike. It had been gripped by fingers 10.
It was rhyming, now it's just sounding like nonsense. And they lay all good dead men.
And there they lay, all good
There we go.
dead men, like break a day in a boozing ken. Yo ho ho and a bottle of rum. Yo ho ho and a bottle of rum. 15 men on the dead man's chest. Yo ho ho and a bottle of rum. Drink and the devil had done for the rest. Yo ho ho and a bottle of rum.
Thanks, bird. Where did it go? There it is. So there's something that you can miss here that I've missed at least 3 or 4 times on my playthrough, and then got to a point in the game and gone, I'm stuck. I've missed something and I don't know where I've missed it. It's this right here. This glass eye. This fucking glass eye is your way to the next area, basically. Well, not the next area, but in the future you need to use it. And I've missed it so many times because if you're just looking at stuff on the floor, you pick them up and you just walk off, you know. But it's kind of glowing, but it's not glowing enough. But yeah, that bloody glass eye. Oh, break this down because we're gonna need to use that. We need to use the gears later. I don't know what you use the watch case for. In fact, I don't think you use it for anything. I think it might be junk. You could probably merge it. Yeah, we'll merge it just to save space. We really don't need it. Scrap of cloth to me is going to be a torch because that's kind of what it is. Yeah, this. So, the riddle is: know the scale your purse is laid. Choose from it the coins to be weighed. The numbers you count at must equal B to the number of C's in the wood you'll see. That to me means absolutely nothing. This is obviously for people who are nautically minded. But yeah, basically each coin or each value is equal to number of shillings. Like 28 there, 48 there, 1, 5, and 23. And you have to make I can't remember how many C's are in the world. It doesn't. Passage you must 109 shillings. So you got to make 109 out of the numbers you're given. These types of puzzles for me, maths, absolutely no, mate. I can't remember for the life of me. This is like, for me, I'll need a calculator and a book. So that's stupid. I have this written down, weirdly enough. So I am just going to go look at what I've written down last time. I think it's not always going to be one set number. You can probably make 109 in multiple ways, but from what I remember, I'm going to use that. So yeah. Okay. This is how weird I am. I actually have this number written down on my computer. So from what I've written down, it's you can only use 7 coins. I don't know where it says that. Maybe there's 7 C's in the word. I don't know. In fact, what does it say in the Enigma? For your passage, surely you must be paid 109 shillings if they are right. Yeah, there must be 7 C's in the world. I don't know. Like I said, I'm not nautically minded. So from what I report, it's 2 of these. It's 2. It even tells you how many. 56, and then 2 guineas. So 100 in that, and 2. That's 4, and then that. Oh, there we go. It's easy if you know maths. I don't. We can't go in there because
It's too dark to go in.
it's too bloody dark. So what you know is pick up this blackened bone. Blackened bone, obviously, indication that somebody used it as a torch. To make a torch, we need to wrap it in cloth. No, we don't. We need to soak the cloth. No, we don't. We need to cook the cloth. There we go. I had the. I don't even need to use that cloth for it, huh?
That's not a bad.
Yeah. That's weird. I'm pretty sure you need to
That's not a bad idea. But first...
Oh, you want to put it in the sconce? Oh, Jim, you're just such a fucking miser. Just... not gonna burn your hand, mate. Wow. Again, like most other games would have you wrap it in cloth. You know? Just wrap this piece of cloth around a piece of wood, soak it in rum. I mean, I don't think soaking it in resin would work, would it? Is it? I don't think resin's flammable. I mean, it might be. I just don't see the point of using it as a glue if it's going to be flammable. Yeah, to me, I would have wrapped it in cloth and then soaked the cloth in rum. That'd set the bastard on fire. But yeah, this is this area done anyway. Just that one bloody counting puzzle. I think that, like, that weird... that noise right there is what Jim thinks. It must be Jim's, like, imagination noise. Doo-doo-doo-doo. So here we are, next area. This area is pretty cool. So if we look at our Enigma, once the mountain left behind, in the heart of a valley most unkind, seek the cross that to you is dear, upon the beast which you must shear. Think, what the fuck? Got some shears here, but there's no beast.
This feeder had salt in it.
Well, I need to know that. But no, there's no reason to go down there just yet. What we're going to do is, we need to make salt. Now, everybody who's been to a science class knows seawater. When you burn off seawater, you get salt. So, obviously, we're going to need full of salted water. Just in case people were stupid enough not to realise. Boil it off. Now we get a helmet full of salt, which makes sense. And then we need to go back to here. We need to put the salt in the feeder. Look down before we begin.
1,000 thunders! A trap.
Some arsehole put a trap there.
Better not touch anything. By just stepping over the string, I can get by without harm.
Right. This is the beast. This ram. It's like a bloody monster. It looks so burly.
Hey, Horny. I put a present for you in the feeder. Some excellent salt. Go taste it and let me know what you think of it.
I love how the goat listens to him, or the ram. Idiot. Now we've got kebabs for dinner. Yoink.
A tattoo on the skin of the ram. It's the northern part of the map, and the next part of the Enigma. Better copy it all down.
Don't believe someone tattooed on a bloody goat. Like, that's just cruel.
Here's the second part of the Enigma. I know I'll get to the end of it, since I figured out the beginning.
There you go. And as you can see, we've added an extra part of the map. Very nice. And we got a new Enigma. Without our dogs and murderers and whoremongers and sorcerers and whoever marketh a lie. And if in this holy verse a number you spy. Yeah. I can't move. There we go. Drink. This puzzle's well easy. Yeah, very, very easy this part is. So, what you need to do is you need to move these swords. As you can see, each sword has a specific number, 1 to 9. You have to put them in the correct order, basically. As you can see from the Enigma, this is a holy verse. Remember the despot we picked up? If we click on it, we get this Bible nonsense here. Sorry to anyone who's religious, but I am not. So that's me being an arsehole to anyone who is. So my apologies, but meh, you know, I get over it. Anyway, this verse we're looking for, without our dogs and murderers and whoremongers and sorcerers. If you look at the deposed. We're looking for here. Without our dogs and murderers and whoremongers and sorcerers. I don't know where murderers and sorcerers are in the same sentence with dogs. But yeah. This is from 2215. That's the number we need to set the swords. Easy. So we need to trigger it up to 2. And 2. And 1. And 5. Easy. Look at that massive like enigma just for that one tiny puzzle. Brilliant. Next part. 1 rabbit, 5 monkeys, 13 snakes. Yeah, that's another one quite easy. As you can see, we'll go left first. There's a weird door thing here. We don't have the parts for.
Curious bit of machinery. It must be missing parts. No point in keeping at it now. I'll get back to it later.
That's basically the game's way of saying, don't worry about it. Just keep pushing forward. So we'll push forward. Hey, look, he disabled that trap.
I had the fright of my life. I didn't know what I was doing anymore. Good thing the trap was deactivated. I'd have run headlong into it.
As if he crapped himself because of a noise. Like, Jim, you're supposed to be a bloody pirate, Jim.
Well, well.
Hello?
This wasn't here the last time.
Someone left us precisely what we need. He got scared by a statue. Oh, Jim. Jimmy. So, I don't think you can do this puzzle. No. I'll take that, though. That's a piece of clay. We need to go. This is the next area, but at the moment, don't get ahead of yourself. Go in here. As you can see, these are for this. So, this puzzle is relatively easy. As you can see from the enigma, 1 rabbit, 5 monkeys, 13 snakes. Start with 1 rabbit. So, this big disc has little pictures of animals that are really difficult to make out because of reasons. They want to make it difficult. So, you're looking for one that looks like a rabbit. There's a monkey right there. There's your monkey. There's a rabbit. So, rabbit. There's the snake. So, snake, rabbit, monkey, and whatever the fuck everything else is in between. I don't know. Obviously, these numbers or these dots and lines, these are obvious to anyone who's played any type of adventure game. The dot equals 1. The line equals 5. So, 2 lines is 10. 3 dots is 13. So, I'm 3, so it's 13. Easy, simple. So, that was 1 rabbit. Next one was a monkey. Was it 5 monkeys and then 13 snakes? 5 monkeys and then 13 and snakes. Simple. Easy. Again, we need to take these with us. We need them later.
Welcome to Hollowhead, Swampy.
Thanks, bird. I guess.
It's the pirate's turn.
Oh yeah, we don't need to know. He just tells you what you already know. He basically repeats the enigma.
The mouth of Hollowhead.
This is what scared shit out of us just a second ago. Pick up everything. Right. Go here, do this. Take that apart. I'll take apart the sexton because why the fuck not? There's a sexton, isn't it? Apparently it's a veneer. A vernier? The text is deadly tiny. Anyway, we need to make a ship. So, we have all the parts. A sail. Well, I guess it's a mast, isn't it? And we need sails. Guess that makes sense. To me it does anyway. Now we have a boat. Simple. I know, it's so if you played these types of games before, it all makes sense. If you've never played this type of game before, you'll be like, what? How does that make a sail? It just does. Everyone knows a sailor maker's kit and a piece of shitty cloth equals sails. It uses basic knowledge or basic logic. It doesn't go into the extremes, which will be quite annoying. We need to use these two statues again. We'll just put them down for a second. And the boat down.
All in those sails, Swabby!
Right. So this one took me a while to do because you have to know what stuff like isthmus is that how you say that? Isthmus means? I don't know what that word means. I can't even fucking say that word. But yeah, let's start from the beginning. 'Tis the pirates' turn to wage their attack. America's towns suffer when they ransack. That means absolutely nothing. We don't need to know about that. It's this what we need. Set a hook between two lakes. That's the first part. Where is this to do with the hook? No, this hook guy. Is that the guy with the hook? Yeah. So he needs to go between two lakes, which is two lakes here. So this dude goes here. And a saber near the desert wastes, which is here. And the next guy, peg leg that paces on the Ithamans, find spaces, Ithamus. I don't know what the word means. I think it's this or this. It's one of these. I'm gonna leave him there. Is that right? I can't remember if that guy's got a hook or not. I think he does. You can't pick them once you put them down. You can't. This is like you can only pick them up like that, which doesn't bloody help. Yeah, saber on the desert, peg leg that paces, and the hook between two legs. Yeah, that guy definitely has a peg leg. And the boat, to open all eyes. So make haste for Cuba. By a tenth of the gale, twist the camel's hump, stands a fine proud tree. We don't need to know about. So
Trim your canvas! Port tack! Port tack!
I think it's like that.
Full speed ahead!
There we go. Yeah. Again, you need a bit of map knowledge when it comes to stuff like this. You don't need those statues anymore. We need to pick up the boat. That's why we only picked up the boat. Yeah, so it makes sense if you know what, like the only way I remember that the boat goes in the middle is because I just remember. The game doesn't do a very good job telling you if these are in the right place. So you can go through massives and massives and massive combinations and still get it wrong unless you know that these are in the right place. It's the boat that's the pain in the arse. Because it has to sail towards Cuba. If you don't know what this part of the map or what part of the world this is, I mean, obviously it's the Americas because kind of sad. America's towns suffer when they ransack. So, but you know, if you're not knowledgeable in boats and all that nonsense like that, then yeah, you wouldn't know that it has to be going a certain way. There's sails and stuff. I mean, it's a puzzle that once you've done it once, you kind of always remember where it needs to go. I can see people getting stuck on this puzzle just because it doesn't make a lot of sense for people who don't really do anything to do with boats or maps. But you know, we've done it. It's fine. We did it. We got this weird rammer skull, but we have some horns. We can merge these together. Oh, what's that? It's a skull of a ram. Anyway, twixt the camel's hump stands a fine proud tree. Yeah. As you can see, there's only one way to go now. After you've done a puzzle, you rarely go back. So you have to move forward. Going back is basically just we've already done the puzzles behind us, so we have to go forward, which is this way. That's your tree. That's is that the tree you talked about? Kind of is. We took that there. Just make sure before we jump in that. The next part of the puzzle requires... We don't use these until end of the game, so you don't need to be here. Weirdly enough. You need to use these next, and these... I don't know what you use this for. In fact, I don't think you use it for anything. I think it's one of those junk items. Some adventure games, if items didn't have a use, they used to just scrap them. They were just removed from the inventory. Other ones, they just let you keep picking them up. So, yeah, I remember there's another game that I'd play, record soon, and it's one of the ones where you just have an inventory of garbage. You know, and the game doesn't tell you that it's shite until the end of the game. You think, I didn't even use that. You know, and you think, fuck. But anyway, let's go into this swamp like an idiot. Yeah, we're kind of fucked now.
It's useless. The more I move, the deeper I sink. I'm stuck, blocked by the quicksand. I'll die drowned. If these mosquitoes don't eat me first.
Jim!
Hello?
What? Who's talking to me?
So, Jim Hawkins, in a jam, are we?
Who are you? How do you know my name?
I know lots about you, Jim.
You might introduce yourself. Show yourself.
My name's Pepita, and I'll show myself when I feel like it.
Help me, Pepita. Get me out of here.
No. You're covered with mud, and I don't want to get dirty.
But you can't just leave me like that.
Why not?
Please.
I don't feel like exhausting myself for you. But I'll give you a hangman's rope to bring you luck. Farewell.
That's some brilliant voice acting. What a horrible person. Here, have this rope to hang yourself in a swamp with no tree around. Brilliant. Yeah, so Pepita. I don't know why she's British, but, you know, we'll get used to that. We need to... we need this. Oh, God. No. There we go. We made a grappling hook on this tree. There we go. I'll probably just like... I'm pretty sure you get ill if you fell in this kind of water. Yeah, so before you go, don't forget to pick up these branches and throw them on the water. So we can go back. I know you don't need to go back because you can fast travel, but it's there for another reason. What the fuck was that noise? So yeah, we hit a dead end. There's the statue thing was just in. So this is the next part. This is the tree. It says in the enigma. Twixt the camel's hump stands a fine, proud tree, where the heart sticks to the spades. Where the heart sticks to spades, the bone gleams forth. I don't know what that bloody means. Basically, stick this horny thing on here. Cast an eye at the skull. So this part in the game is where I always forget that I have an eye. If you miss this glass eye from back in, you know, before, then you can't finish this part of the puzzle. So I used to get to this point in the game, and I think, what? Glass eye. Glass eye. I don't have a glass eye. Where's the glass eye? And not realizing that I bloody missed it. Like a fucking idiot. You put it, interact with this. And we need to go down. Cast an eye, and where it comes to rest, be sure it leads you to the buried treasure. So wherever that eye landed, that's where we need to stop to be digging.
I'll tie a figure 8 knot.
That makes sense. Look at this, 10. 10. Go for up, up. Down. Up. Oh. Almost like I know what I was doing. That's one fancy knot. Tell you what though, Jim's got balls of steel to abseil without a safety harness.
Curses. My head's spinning.
Yeah.
I caught the fever in that bloody swamp.
It's just bloody mosquitoes. So this is where we need to start digging. So we need to find a shovel.
Long John's treasure is buried here. I need some implement to dig with.
We don't need that rope anymore. So yeah, it's like an old mining prospectors camp. It looks like, you know, where you sift for gold and stuff, and you get your smelting room up here. Yeah, this is a pretty cool area. There's no bloody water. Oh, there's Pepita or Pepita. You clumsy idiot.
Pepita? Are you hurt?
No, but I'm soaked through and I'm cold, and it's dark down here.
That girl is a walking catastrophe. She deserves that I leave her to rot where she is.
What? That's a bit extreme, dude. Kind of saved your life, man. You don't need to be such an arsehole.
A mask, a megaphone, false claws. I thought so.
Motherfucker. She's been scaring us the whole time.
That girl took me for a right fool.
Kind of funny that you fell for it, though. This is another thing that's easily missed. This bloody chest. So we need to save poor Pepita. It's dark and I can't get out. But I can't leave her in there. We're not monsters. I mean, I'm not a monster. Jim probably is. I'm going to do some things before we continue.
This bellow's got a hole in it.
Yeah, the bellow's fucked. So let's stitch it up. Is that it? There we go. Stick this there. Stick the wood in here. We'll light the wood on fire because we're monsters. Yeah, this comes into play later on. Right. So, to save Pepita. Stupid. How did you fall down there? I thought things to do. Ah, Jesus. So, what we need to do is we need to...
This handle is a handspike. Looks like the one Long John used sometimes as a crutch.
Okay. It's indication that we can use it for this. Okay. So, we need to make a... what would you call it? Like a harness or a hoist. Which is not the easiest thing. So, you see, inventory is getting quite chunky now.
No point in time.
Yeah, we can't tie them together. Come with it. In fact, I don't think I need... I think I actually need to keep those together. So I dismounted them for absolutely no reason.
Not a bad idea. But we'll need another...
Oh, I get it. It's because the rope's not long enough. Stupid idiot. It's that rope. There you go. I thought... I knew that was the right thing to do. So we'll put that up there. Oh god, more bloody knots. I don't know why they made knots in this game. They're a pain in the dick. Right? And then we need... This is the safety rope or the harness for the unglass. Up, down, down. Right. And then we go... Yep.
Oh, with Without that tackle, I'd never have managed. Even with it, it's tough.
Oh, it's a tackle.
I'm not that heavy, honestly.
The fever's exhausted me.
I know.
I can't go on.
Oh, he's having a... Oh, heavens. Oh, I've fallen over. Oh, Jim. Oh, Jim.
I fainted. And Pepita's vanished. And she didn't even say thank you.
Started away, mate. Got no time for your nonsense. Oh.
Well, well.
Simple illustration. Bark of a tree. Boil it. Sorted. And it just happens to be water and a tree.
Something's carved into the bark. It looks like a heart. And it was done recently.
Did you see how big that fucking spider was, dude? That spider was massive. So, what I don't understand with this Pepita girl, right, is she doesn't know Jim. She's literally never met him until this point in time when he came to this island. Yet for some reason she's already in love with him. Because I don't know. Never understood that about this part of the story. Apparently she loves Jim, even though she doesn't even know him. He could be a complete bastard, and she's, you know, she's still like, oh, I love you, Jim. But yeah, we need to boil it, so it's warm the water up, and then we need to stick this in here. Delicious.
That's much better. My fever's gone down, and I'm feeling right as rain.
There we go. Back here. Okay, we don't need to use anything else now. We need to take this. This is basically a way to dig up the treasure. Weirdly enough. So we need to go back to the X. Dig, Jim. Dig like your life depends on that treasure. And there. Okay, we can move these. Cool. So, remember the sexton we broke apart? These from that. Let's use it for these puzzles now. I know it's puzzles within puzzles. And don't forget, you need this. And then what you need to do is you need to take this. Put that there. And then we've got a puzzle. So we need to obviously... Oh, no. Put the eyeball in. There you go. Your objective is to bounce this light into this... No, it goes into here, into the eyeball, and then it goes into here, and then blows up this here. And I'm trying to think... whereabouts you need to put this? Swing it. I think needs to be like maybe there. Okay. I think it needs to go back or forward. It's obviously only one direction. Oh. I can never remember where the there we go. It's there. Punk. There we go.
Gold. Silver.
Money
It's
is...
Long John's booty.
It's not his booty. And there's the riddle done.
Hey, there's something carved in the bottom of the chest. Pursue your journey toward an even more precious treasure. A second treasure? Now that is interesting. I'll just copy this down. Well, Long John is decidedly spoiling me. Now he's promising me a second treasure. I won't leave the island before I find it.